Next, we'll introduce you to the T-Max tanning bed timer interface feature of our software. If you have tanning beds in your establishment and you use a T-Max tanning bed timer to control the tanning beds, our software can integrate with this timer and you can control the tanning beds directly from within our software. With our software and the proper T-Max tanning bed timer, you can control up to 256 tanning beds. To access this feature, we'll go to the Customer menu and we'll select the option that says T-Max Tanning Bed Timer. Once you are presented with this feature screen, you will see that it basically divides into three sections: the top, middle, and bottom section of the screen. The top portion of the screen is used to start a tanning bed. In here you need to enter the bed number as referenced by the T-Max tanning bed timer to control the tanning beds. Now also you need to enter the time in minutes and the delay time in minutes that you wish to set before the tanning bed gets energized. And then lastly, you have two additional options in here. One of which is to basically giving the client the option to either energize the bed when the client pushes the button on the bed, if you have those kind of tanning beds with a start button on them, after the delayed time expires, of course. Or the other option is that the bed will start itself right after the delayed time expires as soon as you set your proper settings in here and click the Start Bed button. So either way, whatever you choose and whatever you set in here, you need to click the Start Bed button when you're done with your settings and your choices, and then the bed will be energized. The bed number that you gave in here for the time that you gave after the delay passes, if you gave any delay, and the two options will also make a difference whether the customer starts the bed by pushing the button or the bed starts by itself. Now the middle section of the screen is used to check the status of the bed, and in here you can check a few things depending on what choice you will make on these radio buttons in here. In here you have three general options. The first option is to report the current status for all beds. The second option is to report the remaining time in minutes for the active beds only, rounded up to the next available minute. And then the third, the last option, is pretty much the same as the second one, with the difference that it will not report in minutes but in seconds, so that a more precise time is shown without any rounding of the time. Whenever you select the option that you're interested in, simply click the Check Status button, and the status will be shown down here in the result window, which is also the lower portion of the screen that we wanted to discuss in the end. This is kind of like a dashboard. This is what your T-Max timer will use to communicate with our software, and our software will display to you. So any messages for you, like mostly hopefully result OK messages or success messages, will be displayed in here for all of your actions. And for these timer status on the beds, it will display in here all the status that you're inquiring about. Now of course that may include the occasional error codes or status codes that are just like different number coded numbers that you may not understand without reading in the T-MaxTimer user manual, or maybe even in some rare instances, if it's like an error message or something that you can't find anywhere, you may even have to call the T-MaxTimer support. So please refer to them whenever you need help, because this window in here, the result window, is just our way of relaying the message that the T-Max timer is trying to show you.